with Rob McDonald and Chantel Huber.
Good evening. It's everywhere you look, everywhere you go. This winter is giving even the hardiest resident of Saskatoon a good run, with snowfall amounts on the way to record levels.
That could result in a lot of headaches in the spring. Carla Shinkaruk is in an area of Saskatoon with no shortage of the white stuff. Carla, we're used to snow in Saskatchewan, but I think it's safe to say most of us have had enough.
Well, if you've lived here for any length of time, you likely have learned to embrace the snow, like it or not. But for some reason this year, just the sheer amount of the snow in the city is surprising. Whether it's on front yards, piled high, or on roadways, sometimes in the driving lanes. And while spring seems like a long way away, all this snow could cause problems when we get there. Saskatchewan and snow are synonymous, so getting a winter's worth is obviously par for the course. But you just have to look around to conclude that we've had a whole lot this year.
And this is a big year for snowfall. I mean, we have seen a lot of snow across the province. And
experts can't say if it's a record yet, but given that much of the province has recorded more snow so far this year than the yearly average, it could be an indication.
We still have a couple more months left to go of snowfall, maybe even 3. So we could get a lot of snow this year, depending how the end of the year shapes up.
The snow is causing concern for fire crews, with many hydrants buried by snow. The worry doesn't end there. With all that snow sitting around on roads and yards, all we can do is hope for the best case scenario, a gradual spring melt to avoid flooding.
And as long as the water can make a clear path to the catch basins, then get away, that should hopefully alleviate any flooding problems or any other issues that might result.
And with all the snow piling up in the city, it's hard to believe that crews are actually out clearing. And that's very evident when you look at this mountain of snow here at the city snow dump.
But it was all the way to the back over there.
Lyle Williams is on the front lines at the Wanuskewin dump site. He questions whether or not they'll have enough dumping space here.
My job is just push the snow up, pile it up, keep it level around here. Yeah, it's a lot busier this year. Like sometimes we have 2 loaders here pushing snow.
He may not be the only one busier this year. Experts say this excess snow could bring the possibility of more spring road issues for city crews.
Moisture conditions and snow can certainly have an impact on the amount of potholes.
To try and avoid more damage to roads, crews will be clearing snowbanks on main roads at night starting next week. So the experts tell me that weather will play a big part in how much flooding there is this spring. If it is a cool spring, then it won't be too bad. But if it's a warm spring and all of this melts quickly, well, that's another story.
We'll have to wait and see. Carla Shinkaruk in the snow for us tonight. Thanks, Carla.
We've been talking this week about all the snow that's accumulating around and on houses. You also might want to check your shed. In the space of just a few hours, at least 2 peaked roofs collapsed under the weight of the snow. Both were metal structures, but had more than half a meter of snow on them at the time. With more snow likely on the way, now might be a good time to get out and clear the roof off the shed.